Hello guys and welcome to yet another new simulator on the channel. This is Train Sim World 2. I know, honestly, I think the release of this game has been really overshadowed by the flight sim, so I thought, you know, a lot of the big YouTubers, they're not making much content on it, and, you know, I think it is time I do that. So I've just created a profile. I have had a go on my streaming PC, the Bakerloo line and the Köln line, both of them, and they are seeming very good. Now, I do have Train Sim World 2020, so as they bring over the preserved collection, more and more of my add-ons will be available. Currently, only the East Coastway is available from the ones that I own, and eventually they'll all be brought across bit by bit, apart from NEC New York. Now, if you want any information on this game, go and search Train Simulator on YouTube. They have a channel, and they've been doing Q&As and the like for the last 3 to 4 weeks, so I highly recommend you go and check out their channel for any information on this game that you don't already know. But without further ado, I've just created a profile called Mad Chili on this PC, because this game doesn't have Steam Cloud, so they're not saved between the two PCs. And we'll go ahead and click start. So this is basically just saying, do you want to, which one do you want to load in at first? So I've obviously selected the Bakerloo line. By far, the reason I bought this game was because of the Bakerloo line. This game, often because of the small map size and the limited things you can do, like the Köln-Aachen line that I've had a go on. Sorry if I totally mess up the pronunciation, by the way. It's not really that good. There's very limited services and things. However, this being underground, it's much improved.
Featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Now, obviously, as this game goes on, there will be more updates to do with physics, and the Bakerloo line timetable will get upgraded. But at the moment, they're sometimes quite often the services in this game right now. There's not enough trains for the real life Bakerloo. However, they are gonna put that up hopefully. Now we're gonna keep it on high for now, although I may turn it up to. You know what? Let's put it on ultra now. Why not? It looks really nice on ultra. The Bakerloo line does perform really well as well. If you want a performance test on this game, I highly recommend going into the Köln-Aachen line and spawning into one of the main stations there. But without further ado, then let's go ahead. Actually, one thing I do quickly need to do. I do like to modify the controls slightly. Personally, this is just a personal thing. I like to have. So at the moment, it's A and D for the throttle and W and S for the reverser. I like to reverse that, so I know that S is to slow down and W is to speed up. That's why I like to change that. Just a nice little simple way of me knowing whether I'm braking or slowing down. It's a mistake that I have sometimes made, so just want to basically fix that. So just a little bit. Obviously, you guys don't have to do that. I just it's a personal thing. I like doing that. So we'll go ahead and go back into the tutorial now.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left and right.
So it's not actually what it says there. You have to actually get the mouse cursor aimed on this little the little eye point. That's what it means by looking around. It's a little bit confusing. I don't like inverting my vertical axes, but again, you guys can choose that.
Trains,
and shift key to sprint, of course.
Try moving
now, these boards do work, they just don't work in scenarios, I've found. In scenarios and things, they don't appear to work. But in quick drive mode, they do work. Just to let you know, that's why they're not working right here. This is a scenario, being the tutorial. So we want to go ahead and walk over to the northbound platform here at Oxford Circus. Of course, you can walk around the stations. The Bakerloo line does go above ground as well, beyond Queen's Park. All the stations beyond Queen's Park are all above ground, and there we go.
This is one of many.
And these are some of the things that we can put in. Obviously, of course, if any of you guys know Train Sim World, of course, there are things placed around the place, which is really cool. Oh, there you go. So here's our train look. We're going to be boarding this, we're going to have a little look around, and then we're going to have a go at driving it. This isn't the tutorial, by the way. This is a Bakerloo line introduction. They are two different things. The tutorial is just on this train. The introduction does involve a little bit of driving, but it also involves, obviously, you know, learning how to move, having a look around at the train, sitting down inside, and all of that stuff.
You can pause the experience at any point.
I just paused it and then went back in straight away. We'll go ahead and open the door. I had it inside. So I'm going to cancel that.
A heads-up
Close the
display
doors.
is appeared on the right
Obviously,
side
this
of
train's
the
already
screen.
set up, so there's no need
This
to really
is
do
a guide to
anything.
what the train is doing.
Also, I don't think we can actually move it
This
yet.
is
We
the
need to
speed
wait for the
display.
tutorial to finish.
The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
I'm just setting the reverser correctly, by the way.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse and neutral directions.
Now, these screens don't work either. They're just pictures.
This is the power
By the
display.
way,
A number will
just to let you
indicate
know,
what position the
say this
power
on
control is
performance.
in.
I learned that from the Q&As, by the way. As I said, if you guys want to know a bit more about this game, I highly recommend you check out the
They show the
Q&As
state of various
on this
brake
game.
systems, allowing independent management of them.
The Q&As were done by Train Simulator, the
In the
YouTube
top
channel,
right are the
their
signal
official
and
YouTube
speed
channel
limit
by
displays.
Dovetail.
These feature an indication.
So this is
of
just a
what
little,
approaching,
this is
and
basically just a little
countdown
tutorial,
distance
this
when they
is.
will come into
Now,
effect.
I already know this, you know, just if you guys want
Some of
to
these
know a bit more,
displays
pause
can
the
be
game
hidden via
maybe.
the settings menu for a more challenging
And yes, the
experience.
Destination Bride works. There are no announcements, none of this works, but it's a pretty good game, really. I mean, one thing that I think this game
This
really
train
shines
is ready
on
to go.
is its graphics. You know, it looks so good, and I'm getting a very smooth 60 FPS as well, which is really nice. And that's while recording as well, so that's really
The
nice.
Bakerloo line runs for just 15 miles, but along that length it connects the suburbs of Harrow, the affluent districts of Maida Vale and Marylebone, and famous places such as Baker Street, Oxford Street and Piccadilly Circus.
I'm getting a very nice, silky smooth 60 FPS here. Very, very nice. And I don't believe this game has rail driver support, but it will soon. That's like the controllers you plug into it. I don't have one of those as I'm not like a massive train sim fan. I like train sim, but it's not what I spend all my time on. Just to give you an idea with my position on train sim. So I won't be doing a lot of content on train sim. You know, train sim is not my favourite of games. I just enjoy it a
This is just the
bit.
beginning of your experience. There is much more to be explored.
So there we go.
Welcome to the London Underground. Join the ranks to keep millions of annual passengers moving between the suburbs and world-famous locations throughout central London.
There's Sherlock
Take
Holmes look
control
on
of the
Baker
oldest
Street.
tube trains on the network and convey commuters from residential to commercial districts across the city. Along the way, don't forget to place route maps, repair platform monitors, put up posters and restock newspaper dispensers. This is the Bakerloo line.
So that's the introduction to the Bakerloo line complete. So what I'm going to do in this series, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a run through of the journeys on the Bakerloo line. So also one thing I highly recommend you guys turn off: auto load journeys by default. So when you complete a scenario in a journey, it loads you into the next one straight away. And obviously, if you're like me and you just do one journey at a time quite often, or maybe two, that's really annoying. I don't like it personally, so I like to turn that off, just to let you know it's on by default. So what we're going to be doing in this particular series, we're going to be running through every single episode. We're going to be doing one scenario from this, from the Life on the Underground journey. So first of all, chapter 1 is the introduction. That's going to be in another video, and then it's going to be scenarios all the way through, and then it's going to be 2 services, and then we've got a day in the life of 1 service, and then we have some unusual duties. I'm not really sure how they're unusual, but apparently they're unusual duties. So that should be good fun. I hope everyone... Oh no, I accidentally clicked on it. That's one thing I hate. I double clicked on the chapter and somehow that starts the service. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. But no mind. I'll just go back into the menu as soon as it loads me in. But I hope you guys do really look forward to this series on Train Sim World 2. Once I have completed the Bakerloo line, I might go on to do East Coast Way. And I don't think I'll do the Cologne to Aachen one. The Cologne to Aachen map has literally like 50 services and they're all the same. There's a stopper service or an express service with 2 different trains. It's a rubbish map in terms of the service variety it offers. So I'm not personally a fan. But I hope everyone did, of course, really enjoy and do think about subscribing and liking this video so everyone else knows it is an awesome video. Well, I hope you guys think it is anyway. I will see you in the next one, and bye-bye!